れどれ。
どうしてなんじゃ。もう何年も。
そうだそう、子供たちも。
あいつが。
あんたは手島さん、高等団。しかしできること。
このことは手島さんうまく言えな。俺たちも。
どうやらみんな。お前が手島って人だな。
俺か？離れるっていうよりも、どうしてここに居続けているのかがわからない。ああ、だがそれは俺が残る理由になる。30年前、どうして俺はここに来たんだ。もう何も覚えてない。神の目を。昔の俺はここに残りたいようだったが、今はもうそんな考えもなくなった。どこかと。
そうだったのか。それっておーい、でも頑張って思い出してみるってのはどうだ？
そういえば以前手島さんに果物を届けた時。
俺にそんな習慣があったのか。正直もう覚えていない。
あったその時の。
それだ。
じゃあ頼んだよ。
これがあれ今日はなんか。これが見とこれをずっと持って。
このままならいいのにな。
見つけた。ここが手島さんがよく来てた場所みたいだ。地面に動かした痕跡があるぞ。手島さんが。これは本田村。聞き覚えのある名前だな。どこだっけ。ってことは手島さん、でももう30年も経ってるんだぞ。まだ現れてないなんて。とりあえずこれらを手島さんに渡そう。
そうだ、この日記にあるのは確かに俺の筆跡だ。お守りと手紙も、それに書いてあることはもう忘れたが、しかし俺は確かにここで誰かを待っていた。30年も。その間毎日起きた面白い出来事を記録した。再会した時にこの30年もの月日をいろんなことが起きたな。時間が過ぎるのは早い。もうこんなにも経っていた。どうしてこんな重要なことを忘れていたんだ。よく考えると、神の目を奪われてから自分の中が空っぽになった気。愛も後悔も彼女に関することも。そうでもない。彼女が誰かさえも忘れているしな。彼女の姿、初めから彼女がいなかったかのように。 全てがそれはもういい。こんなにも待ったんだ。これからも待ち続けよう。ただ本当に彼女にそれを考え、おかしいな。何はともあれここに残って彼女を待ち続けるよ。
手島さんはそんなに悲しくないって言ってたけど、綾香とトーマが言ったように神の目を失ったら願いと関係ある全てが同時に、これが手島さんがあんなことになったオイラたち。綾香からの情報だと、2人目の神の目を奪われた人って天領奉行の武士だったよな。
Shine down! There is no escape!
Rain outlines your fate.
Power core! Illusion shattered!
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders. Which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an
You demand, boss!
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
There is no escape!
Out of the frying pan, it's...
Have a little taste.
Shine down!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you. Kurosawa. Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our...
You've got a deal! Now show us what's in the box!
Huh?
What the...
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Yeah, a lot of them too! And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking we better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Patience to move mountains, and
Please speak to President Sangha. I'm just a helper.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about? Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it. Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down. Wow!
Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions, and no one ever...
People's attitudes will... Of course. As for, if you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself? I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Why don't you ask? Oh, but...
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
At least we now know where the Let's go talk to Kurosawa. What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were...
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember any. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow... This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was... What did he say? It would seem all I can remember and...
Hey! If you look carefully, can you recognize the words?
Virtue? Somehow those two words seem to explain, taking on seemingly... But what use? The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the irony of... I'm incapable...
Yet another. When we get the in any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul. The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him.
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way. But then we got here and over... possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're... You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominents. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us trick. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. But if I'm honest...
The Grand Narukami Shrine?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty... Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more—
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness just now when Nanako was attending to him. She heard him whisper when she asked him who the people were. It looked like he was in great distress. All the while he kept calling those— One of them was— Sensei wouldn't stop. The ritual has now begun. Please,
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go out. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted!
How did you... Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless...
And what are you—
Bad news? I don't care to talk.
His senior?
Anzai? Yes, that because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same sword master. I had begun training practitioners of Meikyo, but Domon was different. The first thing he did, Sensei scolded him. I thought so too at the time. Only then did I realize he was
Sure sound—
because until he— Of all the disciples, Domon's arrival later, I heard that after that I wanted nothing further to do with him. So, when I heard rumors that I decided to quietly come and see if it were So you see, Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't still—
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it.
Nanako.
I am sorry, but spirit and all is—
Lady Yai?
The head shrug? Correct. I am unable—
Excuse me.
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand— I must leave now.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai heard—
Do you mean to say—
No, that's not what I meant. I just mean, given that you've traveled all this way just—
Sure! After all, who knows? You think that's Lady Yai? Oh, no wonder Junior was so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when... Then, what of the...
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword master is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest sword master in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Ansai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness.
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has...
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato. guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Ooh, wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen? Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance? You will? Really? Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to... Such privileges exist due to the...
Oh, Paimon gets it! Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me? The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling. The issue is this, after all. Because of this,
how can they be?
Nevertheless.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. To say a little more about, but I do wonder what... Of course, they invariably... It almost makes... Oh?
Have you got a plan?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please.
So...
Well, for the moment. For example, by
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article. The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the
Darn!
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu. Exactly. I feel the same way. But given... By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again. Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time. You'd best save yourself the trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold, can we? Psst! Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way. What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help?
Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment.
Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble. Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision!
Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
Alright, alright. Here, take it.
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya. Sorry about that.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's on.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her fireworks, summer on Narukami Island just wouldn't be the same.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. His handiwork allowed me to keep...
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man.
Master Masakatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say! Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. But if I... So... What a...
Sure, welcome...
Seems... So...
Whoa.
Not bad, huh?
Time to...
Perhaps this is karma.
Now that we're inside, this place is a whole lot creepier than Paimon imagined.
Come on, this way! As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. Let's find Master Masakatsu and get out of here. We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare for Master Masakatsu.
You sure? Alright then. Just be careful not to get caught.
Yes, you too.
Talk about a big door. Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Illusion shattered!
Rain outlines your fate.
Nice and spicy!
I must withdraw.
There is no escape!
Don't hold back!
Booba, get them!
I'll spare nothing.
Shine down!
I need to train harder.
Battle formation!
Illusion shattered!
I've lost!
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Nice and spicy!
I must withdraw.
Feel the beat!
Brace yourself. Lesson.
Get them!
There is no escape!
Soldiers, quick!
I'm the frying pan.
Illusion shattered!
I must withdraw.
There is no escape!
Show me what you've got. I won't forget this.
Power core!
Nice and spicy!
Illusion shattered!
I need to train harder.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
a lesson.
Absurd! Shine down!
Don't hold back!
No, my sword! Pyrotection! After him, it's...
Illusion shattered!
Watch your step! Strike first! Show me what you've got!
Nice and spicy!
Shine down!
I must withdraw.
Illusion shattered!
Booba, get them!
Power core!
I need to... order. Bested.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Shine down!
Feel the beat! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
I must withdraw.
Shh! Quick! Hide! Look over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours...
Locking you up?
Oh no! Those if we don't come up with a way to break him out fast... I can't...
Hey, you there!
Ah, ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson. That's...
Huh? Who's that?
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission.
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action...
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Paimon sure wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master Masakatsu.
Yoimiya, are you sure now's the right time?
Who is that? Quick, go and invest...
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to. worry, I've got us covered. Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fire.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were enough to distract them. Maybe more than enough.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. Well, fireworks are my crap.
Look, the coast is clear. Now's our chance.
Yoimiya, is that you?
Master Masakatsu! Sorry.
Come on! We've got no time to lose! Oh.
Yes. Leave. Before I let my judgment get the best. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well... You can bet we'll do all we can to keep that from happening.
Leave this place.
We're finally out of that creepy place.
Yes.
Master Masakatsu...
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him. Right. It seems as though... How about we go to...
Ad Astra Abyssal.
Special yakitori for sale. Come and try some.
I see. So Kujo Sara's... I wonder if we should...
Unlikely. Don't forget, in her eyes, if our true...
True. We are now... You're turning out...
Indeed. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the vision, it is time we make...
There's no need. Things seem to have... yes. And the number...
A ceremony, you say?
I don't know. But I'm...
Being in a Toma.
I'd say... funny...
A hot pot?
Simply put, then we take it in... Anyone who guessed... Don't you think it's...
You really do want to play, huh? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather some ingredients. But what should we... Ooh! Paimon proposes we gather raging demon-level Joyun chilies, super salty ham, mist flower corollas. This is already shaping up to be a hot pot to remember.
Oh, my stomach! It feels...
Who would have guessed that Toma would be the winner? He ate practically all those weird ingredients without a second thought. Toma? You okay, buddy?
Salt-crusted herring, unripe lavender melon, flash-boiled dongo, oh, and whatever that thing was that nearly froze my tongue off. Hold up, my life is starting to flash before my eyes. Time I call it a night, everyone.
You've only got yourself to blame, Toma. All those strange things you ate were ingredients you added yourself.
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the traveler ended up eating one. Boiling cakes in hot pot?
Honest, I thought the cakes would be a tasty addition.
Uh-oh. I'm definitely not okay. I feel like a new man.
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been someone else's turn. Talk about being competitive.
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the God of Hot Pot's blessing. Perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I couldn't be beaten at my own game first time around. I think my luck has already taken a turn for the better. I can sense it. So without further ado, I hereby declare that the winner of today's Hot Pot Challenge is... me.
Oh, brother.
Ah, good effort, team. Another...
Yes. If the Tenryo Commission truly is as busy with preparations as Toma claims, then some rest would be a welcome change of pace. And with the extra time, there are some other matters I wish to attend to.
Let's all take some much-needed time off. After a few days' rest, we'll reconvene at the Komori Tea House and discuss our next operation. Downtime is hard to come by these days, so be sure to make the most of it. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients for our next round.
There's gonna be a sequel?
Sure, why not? We should play again now that everyone knows the rules. I'll see you all later.
Bye, Toma! Seems we won't need to be visiting the Komori Tea House for a while. Why don't we go explore some other places?
What delicious...
Books were more interesting in the past.
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance, but you ought not be nervous.
Individual request?
Correct. This may seem a little sudden. A few days ago, she wrote about—
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. So, according to the—
Paimon thinks it sounds—
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want? Do you need us to—
No. Please keep the proper course of action would be to— Exactly.
You can count on it.
Wonderful. In fact, I was hoping to take this up—
Oh, we don't mind.
Thank you kindly.
Alright, sounds great.
The Sakoko Decree, the Vision Hunt Decree.
Water from the hot springs has magical powers to heal your bodies.
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of,
No! What made you think that? Each season, so... Oh,
so you weren't checking out the promotion?
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato.
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Oh,
Let me see.
It could be...
Oh, it's a Miss Kamisato.
Please, if...
I'm honored that, based on the design, this kind of... As you well know, in all honesty, But of course...
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk for...
If even Ogura...
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world. The only thing is their prices.
Huh. So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Kurisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
It looks like that will be our... Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we... Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you?
Why is she being so...
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss... Honestly, I'm just as excited...
Traveler Paimon? This is it. The International Trade Association.
Okay then, we need to talk to Kurisu, right? Huh, doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around.
Oh, boring. Should I close early?
Look, there he is.
Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh!
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, thanks again for your help last.
That's great.
Well, it's embarrassing to.
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of. We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue. Recently, we. The vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I'd reported to the authorities, but. Well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day.
Well, I also...
Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much
I am afraid I...
Of course, I...
Huh? Yes. Acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be... I do so not without reservation, so... I hope that you will treat this... That aside, given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to
We will. We certainly will. But, are you sure this isn't gonna cause any issues for you? What if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission...
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions.
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine. Does everyone from a powerful clan talk like that?
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location.
Thank you so much.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime. The investigation...
All right, up!
Why in the world can't I use my permit?
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must be dreaming.
Why, you better hope you have the courage of your convictions.
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You're one of those Outlander merchants, right? You trade association types are worms. Coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me, who's gonna stick their neck out for the likes of you? Look at that. No response. You know I'm right. Face it. This is Inazuma. You've got no ties here.
You are to speak.
Hey!
Business.
Pay up.
Wait, Mr. Kurisu.
But...
I trust you remember.
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand...
Let's get down to business.
My apologies. Take flight.
Another test subject.
So rude. My apologies.
Say no more.
Unthinkable.
That tingle?
Unthinkable.
Finally,
Whirling snow.
Should replace my hammer. Picked the wrong time.
Well, that's resolved then.
No, please,
Miss Kamisato.
Don't worry. The vagrants left.
Thank you.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8...
Great! Now we can...
Buy silk?
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. Paimon thinks...
I honestly can't think. Please, say...
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, it's free of...
No. That merchants already have enough challenges. There is nothing to feel distressed about.
Thank you, I'm...
Very well.
See you then! Bye!
Traveler, thank you for
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in...
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the better. I admit that it did feel... I guess that deep down... sorry, I'm getting... Right.
Okay!
There is no escape! No, my sword!
My lucky day!
Shine down! Ha! Power cord!
Nice and spicy!
Finally, to the very... Finally, No.
Take them. I have no need.
So,
Yes, they did. Here.
excellent news! So, I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, it's just... I wasn't... Oh, are you Is that impressive?
More like, but Paimon would still love... Just what is that?
Your interact... Well, if you're sure... As you wish. Something else I've been wondering if...
It's so true. Some people like...
Really? So
Wait! So you want to dress like a peacock now?
No, of course not. I just mean, I would very much like to travel across the 7 nations and see how people live.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory. Thanks I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by...
Yes, please.
Understood.
Here you go.
Well, luckily, until then...
Good idea!
For our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Food?
I picked the venue especially for you. A humble local eatery called Kiminami Restaurant. I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibitively formal one of a high-end restaurant. Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon can't wait! It's one of those street-side places. Looks cute and cozy.
Welcome!
Oh, Miss Kiminami, how do you do?
Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance.
Excellent! Traveler, tiny
Go ahead and take a seat. I just have a few...
She sure left in a hurry. Whatever it is.
So you two... Over the years we've been... Miss Kamisato, her table booking...
The first time...
Sure does. And I'm probably...
How is that
That's what I used to... Nobody in the name... But that's just it. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl... We don't speak all... So it makes... Anyway, relax. Consider it a fake...
Huh? That sounded like I...
I'm so sorry, Traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I'm sorry.
Oh!
As you can see, actually, this whole...
Right!
Actually, my mother mentioned... So I thought...
A dish from... If so, then we've got lots of...
That's what I was thinking. Can I leave you to finish this? Great.
Oh, Paimon knows! Pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of...
That does sound...
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
Rattle apart!
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Drop!
Torn to oblivion!
Shine down! Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Nice and spicy!
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Let's light it up! There is no escape!
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Illusion shattered!
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
There is no escape!
Booba, get them!
Shine down!
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
That's a nice haul.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
all the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Join the adventure.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
New stock at Sigu Antiques? Bad news for my purse. But we have some. The key here is consumers.
Just what will we come across this time?
Thank you. So very much. Please.
Bad news for my
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain Cutter.
Drop! Boba, get them! Crumble apart! You're toast! At the frying pan, into the fire!
Inazuma shines eternal!
No, my sword! Let me weave you a...
Drop! Nice and spicy! Starball! Shake! Boba, get them! Nice and spicy! Drop! Boba, get them!
Rain outlines your fate.
Race you! Nice and spicy! Drop! At the frying pan, into the fire! Starball! Ha! Race you! Nice and spicy! Eat this! Drop!
There is no escape!
No, my sword!
Fall before me!
Shine down!
Crumble apart! Starfall!
Fall before me! This will end you!
Torn to oblivion!
This isn't over! I'm ready!
There is no escape!
Cut down! I'm ready!
Shine down!
Drop!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter!
Illusion shattered!
Take this! You win this
shines eternal! Shine down!
Rain outlines your fate.
No escape! Boring!
Emerge.
Starfall!
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading. Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Illusion shattered! Shine down!
Going somewhere?
And you!
My blade!
Illusion shattered!
More!
Starball!
Shine down!
Drop!
Finally,
Starball! Shake!
There is no escape!
You win this battle.
Insolent! Oh. Transcend all constraints.
Now you shall perish!
Illusion shattered!
Nice and spicy!
Witness the power of Gugwa!
The mortal plane, a fleeting dream.
Get them!
No! Did I ruin everything?
Shine down!
Take this!
No, my sword!
I'll keep this close.
Right. Out of the frying pan, into the
Rain outlines your...
lightning flash!
There is no escape! Illusion shattered!
Thunderclap! Boba, get them!
There is no escape!